King David just hit me on IG with a voice note, very humble question. I'm feeling generous today, so we're gonna play the question.
You said, okay, you find the location, you try to contact the homeowner, and his suggestion was that you make them a good offer off the market without a realtor. But what if you're not paying cash? What if you're using an FHA loan or something like that? Does that still apply? Or if you don't have a lot of capital or your credit is not great, but you still want the home and you feel like you can get a discounted price?
All right, so peace, bro, great question. So first things first, if the property is unlivable, most conventional lenders won't lend on it, right? So at FHA, they know that it's typically a first-time home buyer. You only can use it for your primary residence, so if you can't live in it, then automatically that loan crosses it out. But to answer your initial question, it doesn't matter what type of loan or funding you have to acquire the property. If you're dealing direct with a seller, you're always gonna be able to get it cheaper because that seller typically pays anywhere between 3 and 5% in commission. So whatever you're paying, 3 or 5% of that is going to a realtor. So by you cutting a realtor out, you already could save them money and ultimately save you money because you can offer lower on the purchase price. But additionally to that, in regards to funding, if the property's in that bad a condition and you want to knock down, rebuild and all that, you're gonna need some unconventional funding, typically a hard money loan. So what I usually do and what I've been able to scale, if you have experience, they'll fund up to 90%, sometimes even more, but 90% of your deal and 100% of the construction. So what I've done is I use a hard money loan for 90% and I'll get the other 10% from a cash partner. So you find somebody who might have the experience or the bread who can help you out. And I usually leverage profits. So I'll say, I'll give you half the profits at the end if you fund this deal. I found the deal, I negotiated it, I put it together, I got the lender. I just need all of the down payment from you for half the profits. Usually works out pretty well. And there's other ways you can get 100% financing, but that's one way when you're dealing with dilapidated properties. And the good part about hard money lenders is that they can operate as cash. So that's my answer to a pretty common question. People are like, what's the point of finding properties off market? Well, if you find a property off market, you cut out all the different commissions and fees that come with what you're paying when you're on the market. And then additionally, if I'm talking directly to you, a seller, then you and I can negotiate what works for us. Not what a realtor is saying, not what the rest of the market is saying the property is worth. Just me and you. What do you want for the property? Like, what's your pain point? Why are you trying to sell your property? And what do I want the property for? Let's make this a win-win. So that's one of the many perks of off market, along with the different type of funding you can get. Yo, good luck in that property, King David. And anybody else who's stumbling across off-market properties and not understanding the value. Listen, if you got an auntie, an uncle, the township, a bank, anybody who comes to you with a property off-market for cheap and it needs work, that is a gem. Hold on to it tight. If you don't know what to do with it, go to a mentor or go to someone who's an expert, someone like myself, and get guidance, because that is where the money lies in real estate when you buy, right? The cheaper you can buy, the more money you can make in the long term.